Hey you guys, it's me, Beverly, and in this video I am showing you how you can create this beautiful look with the glitter cut crease, so let's get it started. Now I already prepped my eyes using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Toffee, and now I'm going in with the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette and the color Roxanne, and I'm using that as my transition color using the Morphe M518 brush, which is just a regular fluffy blending brush. And now I'm going in with the color Chip and doing the same thing, and since I do have hooded eyes, I put it a little bit above my cut crease as well. And then now I'm going in with Soda Pop, which is a slightly darker brown color with a cool tint to it, using my Morphe M433 brush, which is a flat blending brush, and just putting it on my crease. And now I'm going back with Roxanne using the M518 brush just to build that color up some more, because as you can tell, while I was adding the other colors, it kind of disappeared a little bit, so that's what I'm doing. And then I'm going in with a clean fluffy brush and just to diffuse that Roxanne color. And then for my brow bone, I'm using the colors Silk Cream and Pukey, you know, just to have like a nice little highlight to my eyebrow, so you know, and I'm going to blend it with the Roxanne color just so it can have like a nice gradient to it. And I'm using just a regular shader brush for this, like a flat eyeshadow brush. And now to prime my eyelids for the cut crease, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Toffee, and as you can tell, I do have hooded eyes, so what I did was I added the concealer all over my eyelid, and then I kind of like looked up and to see where the concealer ends, and that's where I'm going to create my cut crease. So as you can tell, like I do have hooded eyes, so if I were to create the cut crease directly on my crease, then you won't be able to see it because of the excess skin that I have in it, and all the colors will just suck into the socket. And then now I'm using a fluffy concealer brush just to buff that out. And now I'm going in with the color Creamsicle, which is a golden yellow color, and I'm just packing it on to the lid. And you know, as the tutorial goes on, my camera is going to be a little bit out of focus a couple of times. I'm so sorry about that, you guys. I know I wasn't really in the frame that much. As you can tell, I just, you know, just leaning forward. It's just that, you know, I was sitting on my bed and I had no back support, so I kind of like felt so uncomfortable. But you know, just let me know if you guys would like me to redo this look, and yeah, just let me know and I would gladly do it for you. And now I am using the NYX Vivid Brights eyeliner in the color Halo, and I'm using this, you know, to prep my glitter eyeliner. And this part, you know, you have to take your time and really be careful because you don't want to mess up. And like I said, my camera keeps going in and out of focus. I'm so sorry about that, you guys, but definitely just let me know if you guys would like me to do a redo on this video. And yeah, and I wouldn't mind doing it. afterwards, I'm going in with the NYX glitter eyeliner in the color Crystal Silk, and I'm just putting that right on top, and then I kind of like build it up after it's dried, just so it can be more apparent. Now I'm going back in with the color Soda Pop just to enhance the cut crease a little bit more. As you can tell, it kind of like disappeared a little bit, so I'm just building that color back up. And then I am going to go in with my Morphe brush. I believe it's the M507 brush, which is like a small blending brush just to diffuse it. And then now for the highlight, I'm using the color in Light and Pukey, just to add a little bit of shimmer to my brow bone. For my lower lash line, I'm using the color Jada, which is a turquoise color. I'm going in with the color Twerk, which is a blue color, and I am putting that directly like close to the waterline as possible. I don't want it to bring it any lower than that, and I'm using a smudge brush for this. And then for my tear duct, I'm using the colors Obsessed and SBN, which are like a, you know, like a nice pink color. And then I'm just lining my waterline using the NYX eyeliner pencil. And then now I am doing my little, you know, cat eye with my favorite eyeliner, which is the NYX Matte. And take your time on this as well. You don't want to mess up on your eyeliner. Believe me, I'd be messing up sometimes. Alright, now I'm using my favorite mascara, which is the Covergirl Plumpifying mascara, which is waterproof, and I'm just putting it both my bottom and top lashes. And speaking of, I'm using my favorite lashes, which is the Ardell Demi Wispies, using the Duo Brush On Lash Glue. And then time for my face. I already prepped my face with the Milk of Mag, only in the oily areas. And now I'm using my favorite foundation, which is from Hailey's, and in the color 8.15, which has a cool undertone to it. And you know, I'm just using a fluffy foundation brush and just applying it onto my face and diffusing it in circular motions. And really take your time on this because you want to make sure that you brush in the foundation as nice as possible, and you know, just take your time because you don't want to leave like any streaks. And after I'm done using the brush, I am going to go back in using a sponge just to make sure that the foundation is just like, you know, on my face really nice and smooth, because you know, when using brushes, they do leave like brush strokes and whatnot. So, you know, I'm going with the sponge just to blend it out some more because I don't want to see any like patches or streaks, especially in pictures. You can definitely see it. So I'm just taking my time doing this. And now to do my highlight, I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Toffee, just applying it in the areas where I want the highlight, which are under my eyes, the bridge of my nose, a little bit on my forehead, and a little bit on my chin. And I'm using another blending brush just to, you know, blend those suckers out because, you know, you want it to be nice and smooth. You want to have that nice airbrush look, so really take your time on this. And now I'm using the black Opal foundation stick in the color Suede Mocha, and I'm using that to contour my forehead and my chin because, as you can tell, I do have an oval shaped face, so I'll only focus on those areas so I can make my face appear a little bit more rounded. And I am going to contour my nose as well because I do want it to appear more sculpted. And then afterwards, after I use my brush, I am going to use my beauty blender to blend those suckers out because I do want them to appear, airbrushed and have nice, gradient to it. So, So to set the highlight, I'm using the Ben Nye Luxury Powder in the colors Banana and Topaz. And I use those two colors because Banana is too light and Topaz is slightly dark, so I just kind of mix those two colors together. And then I'm going back in with the foundation stick just so I can sculpt my nose. And then to set my contour, I am going in with the CoverGirl Queen bronzer in the color Ebony Bronze. And then to set my whole face, I am using the CoverGirl powder in the color Golden Medium. And then for my cheeks, I'm using the e.l.f. blush palette in the color Dark, and I'm using the bottom two colors. And then I'm setting my face with the Skindinavia Oil Control Finishing Spray. And while it's wet, I am going in with the Wild and Radiant from BH Cosmetics and using the top left and bottom right, just to have that nice glow. And then for my lips, I'm using the NYX Intense Butter Gloss in the colors Peanut Brittle and Cinnamon Roll. And to line my lips, I'm using the Colourpop Ultra Matte Liquid Lipstick in the color Limbo. And I am all done. I really hope you guys enjoy this video, and thank you for even taking the time out of your day to even watch my video. Now that it's done, you can send me some love by liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, whatever. And yeah, so have a blessed day, you guys. Bye.